If your legs feel weaker than they used to, if stairs feel heavier than before, or if you sometimes find yourself holding onto a chair just to stand up, then what I'm about to share with you could change the way you think about aging forever. Because most people over 50 believe their legs weaken simply because time is passing, but that belief is only half the story. The truth is, the research shows something far more interesting is happening inside your body, something you can actually influence with the food you eat every single day. Here at Built After 50, we go deep into the science that most people never get properly explained, and what we found is simple but powerful. Your leg strength is not just about age. It is deeply connected to the nutrients your muscles are receiving on a regular basis. Think of your legs like the foundation pillars of a house. When those pillars are strong, everything above them feels stable. But when they slowly weaken over time, even simple movements like walking, climbing stairs, or getting out of a chair start to feel like effort instead of instinct. And the surprising part is this: the weakening process is not always dramatic or sudden. In many cases, it happens quietly, almost invisibly, over years. Small changes in muscle tissue, circulation, and energy production gradually add up. The good news is, research published in major nutrition and aging journals suggests that certain everyday foods may help support muscle function, improve energy availability, and support healthier movement patterns as we age. And today, I'm going to walk you through 6 of them. Not expensive supplements, not complicated routines, just real, accessible foods that many people already have in their kitchen or can easily find at any grocery store. We're going to go from number 6 all the way down to number 1, and I want you to stay with me until the end, because the final food on this list is something most people completely underestimate. Yet it plays one of the most important roles in long-term mobility and strength support. And here's something even more important. One of these foods might already be part of your daily routine without you realizing just how powerful it actually is for your muscles. Now, before we get into the list, I want to pause for a moment and ask you something personal. If you feel comfortable, leave a comment below and tell me your age and where you're watching from. And also tell me if you've noticed any changes in your leg strength recently. Even small things like walking a bit slower, feeling more tired after activity, or needing more effort to get moving in the morning. We read every comment here at Built After 50, and your experience might help someone else realize they are not alone in what they're feeling. Now let's begin. Starting with number 6, and this one is far more powerful than most people realize when it comes to supporting muscle function and daily energy. Eggs. Now I know what you might be thinking. Eggs are simple, maybe even too common to be important, but that's exactly why so many people underestimate them. Because inside the egg is one of the most complete natural combinations of protein building blocks your body can use. Research in nutritional science suggests that high-quality protein sources like eggs provide essential amino acids that play a key role in supporting muscle maintenance, especially as we get older. And here's where it gets interesting. As we age, our muscles don't respond to protein in exactly the same way they used to. The body becomes a little more selective, meaning it needs stronger nutritional signals to maintain and support muscle tissue effectively. This is why protein quality matters just as much as quantity. Eggs are considered a highly bioavailable protein source, meaning your body can efficiently use what they provide. But what makes them especially interesting for adults over 50 is that they also contain naturally occurring nutrients that support overall cellular function and energy metabolism. 2 things closely connected to how strong and stable your legs feel on a daily basis. And this is where most people used to get it wrong. For years, eggs were misunderstood in popular nutrition advice. But modern research has helped reshape that conversation, showing that for most people, eggs can be part of a balanced diet that supports overall health and strength when consumed appropriately within a healthy lifestyle. What matters most is how consistently your body is getting the nutrients it needs to maintain muscle function over time. Now imagine starting your day with something simple that your body can recognize, digest, and use efficiently to support your muscles from the inside out. That is the foundation we are building with this list, and we are just getting started. Because the next food is something that doesn't just support your muscles, it also plays a role in how your body manages inflammation and recovery after movement. And once you understand it, you will start looking at your meals very differently. Let's move to number 5. Now let's move to number 5. And this is where things start to get really interesting for long-term mobility and recovery. Because this next food is not just about muscle support. It is deeply connected to how your body manages inflammation, circulation, and the way your legs feel after daily activity. Wild salmon. If you've ever noticed that your legs feel heavier after walking, or that your recovery after physical activity takes longer than it used to, there is often an underlying process involved that researchers describe as low-grade inflammation. Think of it like a slow, quiet resistance inside the body. Not painful in the beginning, but enough to make movement feel less smooth than it once was. Now here is where wild salmon becomes important. It contains naturally occurring omega-3 fatty acids, which research suggests may help support the body's natural inflammatory balance. These compounds are widely studied for their role in overall cardiovascular and muscular health. To put it simply, they help your body maintain smoother internal communication between your muscles, joints, and circulatory system. And when that system works more efficiently, movement feels easier, less stiffness, less heaviness, more fluid motion. But there's another important detail here that many people overlook. Salmon also provides high-quality protein, which your muscles use as raw material for maintenance and repair. As we get older, this combination of protein plus healthy fats becomes especially important for supporting strength and mobility. So instead of thinking of salmon as just a healthy dinner, think of it as a recovery-supporting food that helps your body reset after daily stress and movement. Now let's move to number 4. And this one is something most people already eat, but very few people understand its real impact on energy, circulation, and leg endurance. Dark leafy greens. Spinach, kale, and similar vegetables might seem simple, but inside them are natural plant compounds that support the body's ability to produce nitric oxide, a molecule that plays an important role in healthy blood flow. Now don't worry about the technical term. In simple language, nitric oxide helps your blood vessels relax and open properly, which supports smoother circulation throughout the body, including your legs. And better circulation means your muscles can receive oxygen and nutrients more efficiently during movement. That's important because one of the common reasons legs feel tired or heavy with age is not just muscle loss. It's reduced efficiency in how blood and oxygen reach the working muscles. When circulation improves, people often describe feeling lighter on their feet, more stable, more energetic during walking or daily activity. Dark leafy greens also contain important minerals like magnesium and potassium, which support normal muscle function, including how muscles contract and relax. This is why many nutrition researchers often highlight leafy greens as part of a long-term mobility supportive eating pattern. Now let's move forward to number 3. And this is one of the most underestimated foods on this entire list when it comes to muscle support in older adults: Greek yogurt. At first glance, it seems simple, maybe even like a light snack. But inside it is a dense combination of high-quality protein and naturally occurring beneficial bacteria that support digestive balance. Now you might be wondering, what does digestion have to do with leg strength? Here's the connection researchers are now exploring. Your gut plays a major role in how efficiently your body absorbs nutrients from food, and those nutrients are what your muscles rely on for repair, maintenance, and strength support. So when digestion is functioning well, your body is more efficient at using the food you eat to support muscle health. Greek yogurt provides protein in a form that is relatively easy for the body to use, along with probiotics that support gut balance. This combination makes it especially useful as part of a daily routine for adults over 50 who want to maintain strength and mobility. Many people also find it helpful when consumed after light physical activity, such as walking, because it provides a simple source of recovery nutrition without being heavy or complicated. Now we are getting closer to the top 2, and I want you to pay close attention here because the next food is one of the most surprising entries on this entire list. Not because it is rare, but because most people completely underestimate what it can do inside the body when consumed consistently. Let's move to number 2. Now let's move to number 2. And this is where things start to feel a little surprising, because this next food is often not thought of as a strength food at all. But research suggests it plays an important role in supporting healthy circulation, energy use, and overall physical performance in older adults. Beets. Now I know what some people think when they hear beets. Simple vegetable, maybe something you eat occasionally, nothing special. But inside the body, beets behave very differently from how they look on the plate. They contain naturally occurring compounds called dietary nitrates, which the body can convert into nitric oxide. And again, don't get stuck on the scientific term. What matters is what this does in simple terms. It helps support healthy blood flow and circulation efficiency. Think of circulation like a delivery system inside your body. It carries oxygen and nutrients to your muscles every time you move. When that system becomes less efficient with age, your legs can feel heavier, slower, and more tired even during normal activity. Beets help support that system so it can function more smoothly. Some research in sports and aging science has explored how dietary nitrates may support endurance and physical performance, especially in activities like walking or light exercise. And here is something interesting. Beets are often used in nutrition studies not because they are exotic, but because they are a concentrated natural source of these compounds. So this is not about hype. It is about how a simple food interacts with your body's natural systems. Now let's move to the number one food on this list. And I want you to really pay attention here because this is the one most people overlook completely when it comes to strength, mobility, and long-term muscle support. Extra virgin olive oil. Now at first this surprises many people, because most people think of olive oil as just a cooking ingredient. But research in nutrition science has explored how extra virgin olive oil contains natural plant compounds called polyphenols, which are studied for their role in supporting cellular health and reducing oxidative stress in the body. Now let's make that simple. Over time, your body experiences natural wear and tear at the cellular level. This affects energy production, recovery, and how efficiently muscles function. What makes extra virgin olive oil interesting is that it is not just a fat. It is also a source of these protective plant compounds that may support overall cellular balance. This is why it is often included in long-term dietary patterns studied for healthy aging. And when combined with the other foods we talked about, eggs, salmon, leafy greens, yogurt, and beets, it becomes part of a broader nutritional pattern that supports overall mobility and strength maintenance. Now let's bring everything together. If you take just one thing away from this video, let it be this. Your legs do not define your age. Your habits do. Strength is not something that disappears overnight. It is something that changes slowly based on what you consistently give your body. And the encouraging part is this. Even small changes in your daily food choices can support your body in meaningful ways over time. You don't need perfection, you just need consistency. Start simple. Add one or two of these foods into your routine. Build from there. Let your body adjust gradually. Now I want to hear from you. If you made it this far, take a moment and leave a comment below telling me your age and where you're watching from. And if you've noticed changes in your legs, strength, balance, or energy, share that too. Your experience matters, and it helps build this community here at Built After 50. If this video helped you understand your body a little better, please take a second to like the video. It really helps more people find this kind of research-based content. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe to Built After 50, because every week we break down science-backed health topics in a simple, practical way, designed specifically for adults over 50 who want to stay strong, independent, and confident. And one last thing before you go. Everything we talked about today is based on general nutritional research and educational information. It is not medical advice. Always speak with your doctor before making any major changes to your diet or health routine, especially if you have existing medical conditions. Your health is personal, and your doctor knows your situation best. But knowledge like this can help you ask better questions, make better choices, and take more control of your own well-being. Stay consistent. Stay active, and remember, your best strength is not behind you. It is something you can still build, one day at a time. This is Built After 50, and we'll see you in the